Magazines are very important to us. They're our core business. Take a Canadian Living, for example. The magazine is the center of the brand, but it's not the only part of the brand. And in fact, we don't really want to just talk about the publication Canadian Living, we talk about the brand Canadian Living. So I'm not just looking at, oh, how many pages in Canadian Living can I sell? I'm looking at how can I connect the advertiser to the Canadian Living reader in a way that's meaningful for both of them. Gone are the days of just booking ROP pages. Advertisers had their brand ads, they called up and you were talking about a rate negotiation and placement and positioning. Now those same advertisers are talking to us about full rounded solutions to their marketing communication problems. And I feel sometimes we're overusing the word solutions, but I can't find a different one because that really is what they're looking for. So with Procter & Gamble's Bounty paper towel brand, they were looking for a way to connect with people and communicate that they could use Bounty more often. So really it was not talking about the efficacy of the Bounty brand, but really different ways to use the Bounty so they would increase usage and therefore increase sales. So we created a series of crafts that you actually use Bounty to make, and then of course you use Bounty to clean it up. And the good story about this is not only was it fun, but it really got a huge reader reaction. So there's our snowman, made it with Bounty. We have salt dough snowflakes with a sprinkling of Bounty and cleaned up with Bounty. And we have our Bounty pumpkins. The response was great from the readers, and Bounty was very happy. There were a few letters to the editor. One of them we published with the pictures, and this is a woman in a small town in Ontario who runs a class for special needs kids. They made their pumpkins, they had a great day, they felt really proud and full of self-esteem, and she wrote in to say thank you. So that's just a quick example of how brands can really interact with the Canadian Living reader in a way that's fun and positive and helps everybody.
I've always believed in the power of magazines to connect because unlike a lot of other media, the opportunity you can create through a magazine is much stronger because you can tell a story. It's a really competitive landscape out there, and it's incumbent on magazine publishers and even the editorial side to recognize that and really try and work together. I think creativity is what changes the conversation, and the more publishers can, as I said, really try and work with advertisers. It's not about a page or a brand ad alone. It's really about, or more so about rather, coming up with an idea that meets their needs. Jeep came to us with a need to really do something unique in support of the launch of their 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The idea was put forward where, what about a best of? So let's take their needs and look at some of the best content we've done that is associated or very much tied to the pillars they're trying to align with. So, it was cuisine, it was adventure, and people like that. I think readers really like, the best of. And so we thought, can we do this for our partner? And we did, and as a result we created an 8-page feature that ran en route in October. So we really created an engaging environment where the Jeep brand could be integrated in a subtle but very effective way. So, this is editorial content, but as you can see, it's really brought to the reader by the 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And, it's a story. This is more than a full-page 4-color ad. Although that was part of the campaign, it's going bigger to do something that's going to connect. And, creating an opportunity for people to spend time with your brand is very important. And I think we did that with this. We had their target consumer, our readers, spending time with their brand through the best content we had to offer.
Our magazine brands are central to everything that we do, and they're central to every execution that we prepare for advertisers. And the reason for that is because each of our magazines has its own presence, it has a voice, it has a character, and it resonates and connects with the consumers that read it. Magazines are a medium of choice. People choose to buy them because they connect with them. So what we really focus on doing is creating programs for advertisers that are written in that voice that will connect with that audience. So this is beyond straight advertising. This is working with the brand, magazine brand, with their audiences, with their voice, with their style, and creating custom work that way. We were challenged by the Garnier brand to do something that's actually pretty daring for women, which was convincing women to color their hair blonde at home. So we wanted to literally create a product demonstration, launch a product in market, connect with the right audience, and then do it in a really innovative way. So the Garnier brand, luckily, is bang on our target for Lulu magazine. And we also know that Lulu, because it's a shopping magazine, can do a lot of things that magazines with different subject matter, can't do. So it's a shopping magazine. It's about fun, it's about shopping, it's about beauty and fashion. So what we did was we talked to the publisher, and we threw out what we thought would be one of the craziest things we've ever done, which was, could you imagine if you had a cover model who's brunette, and we literally take her and editorially, we do an instant makeover on her, and we do a double cover, and we turn her blonde. This was really, really fun. This involved the editor of Lulu, the publisher of Lulu, amazing buy-in, a lot of working directly with the advertiser that was behind the scenes. I mean, in this space, you're dealing with a cover. This is pure editorial content. But because of what it was and because of the Lulu audience, it was the right thing to do. So we got a cover reference, which is, instant makeovers, small changes that make a difference. We then get inside to, here's our model, who's now gone blonde, daringly. There was a whole section that was behind the scenes that ran an editorial on how the cover was achieved, because that's real reader service, and that's the right thing to do for a Lulu audience. And then we get deeper into the magazine, where we showed consumers how to do this and how to get this look. So we took 2 staff members from Lulu. We had them do it as well. So we shot it all behind the scenes. We used the hair and makeup people from Garnier on set. We created how-to videos, we created advertorials, we created multiple pieces that ran throughout the issue. Oh, it was amazing. It was, consumers loved it. It did exceptionally well. It was a product launch, so we knew from product results that the product was moving off the shelf. And when you think about it in the world of home hair color, to actually get people to believe and understand a product demo for something as complex as blonde hair dye or hair color it's exceptional.